Welcome, 2 a.m. gang. 2:30 on a Tuesday. We are here. Welcome, everybody to the Overthinking Football Show. I can't make a noise because it's during the week and people are asleep. But I am here supporting the national team that matters. Banyana, welcome to the Overthinking Football Show. My name is George Mokwena. I am your host, and this is a place, man, where we love African football, and every now and then we go overseas. Speaking overseas, today we're going to be celebrating and watching and supporting our team that is currently overseas itself, playing versus Jamaica, Banyana. As you know, if Banyana, Bafana, Chiefs, Pirates, Sundowns are playing, I will be here. Even if it's 2:30 in the morning, I can't make a noise. So hopefully I don't get too excited and something happens there. So Jamaica and South Africa are playing against each other. This is the third game that we've played versus Jamaica. The first game that we played was in 2019 on the 7th of April, where we drew 1-1. And then, of course, the last time out was the 29th of November 2024, when Jamaica beat South Africa 3-0. It was such a quiet 3-0. It was such a demure 3-0. It was a 3-0 that we didn't know exactly what was happening. Jamaica didn't necessarily come to the party, but they showed that they can be clinical. And in that clinicalness, they were able to score their 3 goals and basically manage the game out. Now, these two teams are ranked number 50th in the world. East South Africa were ranked number 50th in the world, second in Africa, whereas Jamaica is number 42 in the world and 4th in CONCACAF. In their last 5 games, they have 4 losses and 1 win. The 1 win, of course, being versus Banyana. And then, of course, on the other hand, you have East South Africa, who has 3 losses, a win and a draw in their last 5 games. Last time might, of course, been the 3-0 loss to Jamaica. But before that, we lost 2-1 to England, whom we played in England. I just wish Bafana could get some of these opportunities, man. I wish Bafana could go out and go play. Yeah, now why am I disconnected? What's happening now? To go play outside. Yo, okay. That's funny. My TV just kicked me out. Tato, it's not on TV. It is on YouTube. So if you want to watch the game, it is available on YouTube. Search at JFF Live. It's the Jamaican Football Federation. It's their page that is showing it. And currently, I cannot. Oh, there we go. I cannot access it. I've just got kicked out of my YouTube on my TV. Yeah. Okay, let's see. Let me find it again. JFF Live. But imagine staying up to this time and then you can't watch a match. I could never. Guys, I haven't slept. So if I do start dozing off, please, guys, whoever is in the group there, please just let me know. Give me a buzz. Okay, we're back in 2 minutes in. It is 0-0. The starting lineups are as follows. You have Leah Brooks, you have Cardoza, you have Plummer, you have the 2 Swabbies, Allison and Chantel, you have Samson, Spence, Primus, Hales, Brown, and Shaw. That is the starting lineup for Jamaica. South Africa, on the other hand, has Swart in goal, who makes a return to the starting lineup, taking over from Udlamini, Ramalepe, Kamete, Mhlongo, Notrolo, Stesane. You have Maponya, you have Linda Mutalo, you have, what am I reading? Kamete, Mhlongo, you have Notrolo, Maponya, you have Mutalo, Ulinda, you have Shamase, Utubelihle, and then you have Biana Mike. What am I reading? That's the wrong one. Mutlalo, Khwale, Dlamini, Tubelihle, and O'Malley. I'm gonna try it again. Let me try it again. I'm gonna try it again. Swart in goal, Ramalepe, Kamete, Mhlongo. We have Notrolo Tsesane. You have Maponya, Mutlalo. You have Khwale, Dlamini, Tubelihle, Shamase, and O'Malley. That is the starting lineup for Banyana. It is a team that has made some changes, as you can see. Obviously, the big one being Swart coming back into goal. Dlamini played, and Dlamini was Dlamini. Manuma Dlamini tends to struggle a little bit because she's the taller keeper. She's more, I'd say, more readily able to deal with high balls. But the problem is that she's messy, man. She's messy. You know, she comes out, she gets the ball, she spills it, or a ball goes directly under her. Kaylin is a lot more cleaner, but of course we know that she's a little bit shorter, and that means that high balls are her Achilles heel. Let me see who's here. I have no idea, Carl. I have no idea, Carl. Marzo, you say 3-0. Ay, Marzo. Marzo, please, please. Go away with the negativity, guys. No, but the truth is that this team beat Ibanyana Banyana 3-0 last time out. I think number 11, Khadija Shaw, is an incredible striker. Very physical presence, really put out defense under pressure quite a bit. Especially because Jamaica doesn't waste time with their attacks. And I hope that Ibanyana has done their research and their homework from the last game, because all Jamaica was really doing was playing balls up the side and going up to go. Playing the balls up the side and trying to look for Khadija Shaw there in the middle. Let me see. Perfect says Swart is good at getting the ball into the opponent's half. And that's the funny thing. Swart is very good at distribution. I am still waiting. I am hoping that we're going to see Williams one of these days, because Williams looked incredibly good in those COSAFA games. Williams looks like she has the height of Andile. She has the distribution of Kaylin. She was taking free kicks at some point. I think that can be somebody who's a dual threat. So maybe we might see her coming in. I cannot wait to see her coming in. Maybe that's when you'll see people get benched or people lose their starting berths. We spoke last time about a very interesting thing when we watched the game on Saturday morning at 3 a.m. When we watched the game on Saturday morning, we spoke about the succession plan of Ibanyana Banyana and how we have such a great golden generation. But what happens when you move past the golden generation? What happens when you are sitting here and, now Abo Refiloja, and she's been injured for a bit. You're seeing Abo Linda not necessarily getting game time that side. Abo Tembi are struggling to get game time that side. And maybe it's not only just on the players that need to be changed. Maybe Coach Des was a great coach for that golden generation, playing the type of football that she plays, playing the type of football that she played with that team, where it's pretty much a back six and a front four. I always say it's a back six and a front four. You have Linda, you have Hilda, you have Tembi, you have Jermaine usually on the right hand side, and you kind of leave them to do what they do. You kind of leave them to do. You play them, you let them go, and then they win you games through individual brilliance. Then your defense just has to do enough to stay in the game. But then now we're moving into a place where the football is a lot more fluid. It's more tactical. If you look at the differences between this Banyana and Jamaica, you start seeing that Jamaica has tactics. Oh, they have tactics. They're coming out and they're playing something. You see the way that they're playing. You watch them build up the game. You watch them come in. Whereas the Banyana, even when we have the ball, we lose it so quickly. So is it time maybe that we start seeing different coaches come in? Abo Coach Modi, Abo Coach Jerry, Abo Coach Tina Sonke, those type of coaches coming in and really expanding what we think women's football is, but also giving a chance to other players, man. Can we create a Refilwe Jane again? Can we create a Tembi again? Can we do those things, especially seeing that Hollywood Bets, even though it's semi-pro, there's so many players coming out of there, and so many players in general in women's football, when you go down to Sasol and all of those leagues, that maybe, man, a chance needs to be given. Maybe the COSAFA team needs to bring some people in. But anyway, let me come in and look at this. You're not sleeping. Aye, man. You guys must give me the gig, unspecified or out guy. You guys must give me the gig. Yeah? 20 rand every month. And if we have enough people, Shem, who needs the SABC? I can run my own production without needing them. How long is Refilwe Jane injured? I'm not sure. I can look it up. Let me look it up actually, so that we can know, because my captain is really missing in the middle, man. I think Ubiana did a very good job in the first game. I'm not going to play it off because I think she was having to do so much of the work. Linda, because she was playing deep, or they wanted Linda to play deep, and the experiment with Linda deep, I don't really like it. And Biana ended up taking up a lot of that responsibility of building up the ball, which made you wonder where Abo Motaung were, where Abo Nokolo were in the last game. Oh, she gets on. She makes me angry, man. She makes me angry. She makes me angry. She's so nonchalant. She wants to take an extra touch. Oh, for no dribble. Hey, okay, let me just do this. Refilogale injury. Okay, so according to City Press, locked. But she's almost ready to play. According to City Press, she's almost ready to play. And this was November 29th, so a couple of days. So she's almost ready to return to action. Apparently, her rehab on her foot is doing very well. So yeah, that is the injury update. On my captain, Orifilo Jane. Sammy says, I feel like Desiree doesn't have any gas anymore. Yeah, well, the other thing is that, one of the toughest things to do in life is to take the next step, I think you can only do so much, and I think Desiree has contributed so much to the game. But you'd love to see other coaches get a chance too. You'd love to see the game evolve a little bit. Like, I was speaking the other day of Mamelodi Sundowns ladies, the Banyana style. Yo, last season, this season, I don't know what happened. A Champions League was set, but last season, the kind of football they were playing, the kind of free-flowing, build-up play, passing the ball around, it was incredible. If you look at Ramalipe, when she's playing for Mamelodi Sundowns, it's two completely different players. And it comes down maybe to the coach's philosophy, because our coach Jerry liked the sort of a back three with a 5, and then you let Abo Ramalipe run up the wing and have some space, and she's really great up the wing. She makes some really good passes and decisions up there when she gets into the attacking areas. But when she plays for Desiree, it becomes an everyday back four. It's a flat back four. You don't get to see her attacking qualities. It really is a different game. Tibang is on now. Tibang. You see what I tell you guys about Jamaica? Jamaica's coming in and they're going, you know what, guys? We just need to have 3, 4, 5 passes and we'll find ourselves in that attacking third. I love how direct Jamaica is. And I wish Banyana could copy some of it. In terms of, I think Banyana, we have very gifted technical players. So Simnandi, we like the ball at our feet. We like to pass the ball around. We're comfortable that way. But look at what they do when they have to play this football. Watch. It's going to be fine for a little bit. Then they're going to try to go long for some weird reason. Watch. There's the long ball. Swallowed. Done. Attack over. Now look at Jamaica. They're looking for the wings. They're looking for the width. They're looking to hit us that way. Lady Neymar says, Racing Louisville is failing Linda. Yeah. And it's so sad because Jermaine just won the league. I believe she just won the league in Mexico. She's living the time of her life. But the others, Shem. And maybe that just highlights the risk that you take when you move. Jermaine stayed in that league. She moved teams in that league, right? Whereas Abutembi have been jumping around. Linda, I believe, played a lot more football when she was in Scotland for Glasgow. So hey, maybe it's just tough, man. It's just tough because Hilda's also in the same predicament, isn't she? But she plays for, is it Kansas City? She plays for Kansas City. She's also in the same predicament. Doesn't necessarily get the same game time that she used to get. Time for Safa to get proper manager now, says Himothy. Lady Neymar says, why did Jermaine Sioposinwe not take part in the friendly matches? I'm not sure why she's not here, to be honest with you. But it does seem like it might be something with Banyana. I don't think she particularly enjoyed her time when she was here the last time out. But Jermaine, to be honest, she's on and off every now and then. She's on and off. Sometimes she's hot, sometimes she's cold. It's either she's going to be the best player on the pitch or she might be one of the worst. You know, so she's also very up and down, but you can't deny the fact that she's one of the star players, if you can put it that way. The game is not on TV, it is on YouTube. So if you're on YouTube, search JFF Live. JFF Live if you want to watch the game. It is on the Jamaican Football Federation's YouTube channel. That is where we are all watching it. Which again, kudos to the Jamaican Football Federation. I mean, this is probably like a 2-camera setup, and I think we can do a lot more of these things for our other games, more NFD, more SAB League and things like that. But hey, money, and is there an appetite? Yes, Banyana's playing the random guy. Banyana is playing currently right now. So Breadwinner doesn't play. Breadwinner's not there. She got injured, if I'm not mistaken, and didn't come in. JFF Live on YouTube. It's only available on YouTube. I think Desiree Ellis has completed the continent. I think we need a coach who will compete. Look, and that's the thing. I think when it comes to Banyana, the disappointing thing about Banyana is that you don't have to play well versus Banyana. In fact, a lot of the teams have played badly against Banyana. It's hard to build up against them. It's hard to break down the defense, even though it's up and down a lot of the times. But the problem with Banyana is aerial balls. And every team, especially when you start meeting the bigger teams, every team, once they figure that out, they just go, oh, we're bigger, we're taller. Go for set pieces, go for crosses. And that's how we lose a lot of the games. It's almost like an emergency thing that you can do if Banyana is outplaying you. If you think about the games in the World Cup, I always use them as an example. Argentina, down versus Banyana, start crossing. Sweden played a horrible game versus Banyana, but then they realized that, oh, okay, let's just cross this ball and get out of danger. So it's like a get out of jail free card for teams that are playing versus Banyana. And to your point about the continent, Banyana will face a lot of people that are similar size in the continent, so they dominate. The problem comes when you have a bigger Amazonian women, these big tall women from like Europe and other countries. That's where we suffer a little. But to be fair, if you look at the game we played versus England, I think everybody was expecting England to walk all over us so easily. I think when we finally got our confidence and we started passing the ball around, really, England didn't know what to do. You started to see Tembi's pace versus the defenders. They're not quite there. You can tell that their defense, for example, a lot of the European defenses are not technically good. Just to kick out the ball, basically. They're there to defend. So very, very interesting. Yeah, hold the ball. Thank you, ladies. Just hold the ball. Nothing fancy. Just gain your confidence. Oh, Nangora Malepe, captain, my captain. Jeanne is the engine of the team. Yeah, and she protects that middle. She protects that middle so much. Like, you almost miss her leadership in the center as well. Biana is great, but Biana will usually get a yellow card. She's a red card waiting to happen, if we're being honest. But Urifilwe, deep lying playmaker, allows Linda to also play. So she's got comfort enough to get that ball and drive it a little bit, then play it out to Belinda, who can then influence the game higher up. And I think what happens is that once we start playing higher up, you stop having a situation where Tembi has to run with the ball from the halfway line and then make the right decision at the end, because he tends to be selfish a little bit. But if now you've got Linda up high and she can make the final pass closer to the goal, or Hilda can make the final pass closer to the goal, that's when you see the best Tembi. It's because of the final she had to play against Tembi's team. Bro, I really wish multiverse can prioritize South African football. NFD is more entertaining. They don't care. They should have given the rights to SABC or something. Go. Was that Linda? Please tell me that was Linda. I love this. You see how comfortable we are today. You see how comfortable we are when we actually pass the ball around, when we actually play the ball, when Linda is in attacking areas. Naliko, 1-0. Banyana takes the lead versus Jamaica. The Jamaica team, mind you, that has only made Boma two changes, I believe. It's pretty much whatever team we got in the first game. Sorry, just updating my score. In the first game. So that's good. But that kind of shows you that play the ball. These ladies are playing beautiful football, says Unspecified Odd Guy. Himothy says Nigeria is more the same as Sweden, strong in the air. And Himothy, that's the team that we struggle against. That's the team that knocked us out of Olympic contention. Because they're more physical. You need that. Prediction for AFCON. When's the women's or men's? Women's or men's? Give me a period of 1 year. I'll be playing in Banyana. Let's go, Lady Neymar. Lady Neymar, what position do you play? What position do you play? I want to know whether to believe that you know football or not in terms of how good you are. Lady Neymar, I want to know the position, please. Thoughts on any woman that makes the squad from Kosafa? Oh, wow. Oh, no, it's a replay. Yeah, I was about to say that, hey, it's a replay. Yeah, they almost got me there. I'd love to see Ludwig come in. I'm crying about Ludwig. I think she can be a similar player to Jane, possibly more with a Linda. There in the middle, holding the middle. Best of both worlds. You get Jane and maybe some of the regression from Ubiana. I want to see Williams in goal. Something about that surname. But I want to see Williams in goal. I think she looked incredible. There's also others, man, that I'd love to see. Like, I'd love to see Steph put me onto her. That big striker, Donnelly, from UWC, just to add a physicality to our front play. Yeah, I'd love to. Those are the players I'd love to see, to be honest with you. There isn't that many. I'm not going to act as though I know everything about women's football. But outside of that, I think those are the ones that I'd love to see. This game is slow, though. I like this game. We're not under as much pressure as we were. Gamet has been decent in that 6. Sammy, without Tembi and Hilda, this team lacks. That's why they lost terribly against Denmark. I think the biggest thing that killed us against Denmark, lo man. Marawa ufuna utribula kangaka. The biggest thing against Denmark, I think, was the confidence. I think, Banyana has keys to their game. At some point, you tell them, guys, Kupa 4-5 passes. Just put together 4-5 passes just to calm the nerves and get together. When we played against Denmark, even when we won the game, we won the ball back, we wanted to play these long balls into the middle of nowhere. If you see how much we were rushing in that game, right? It was a confidence thing, but also remember, our star players were not there for that game. They only arrived for the England game. There were some travel problems, We have a Linda Mutlalo. Linda Gutla says the girls are playing beautiful football, guys. Joe, can I see the lineups? Kutlan, it's gonna flash. It's gonna carry on flashing across. So just look out for it there. WAFCON is June 2025, no? I guess the favorites would have to be Nigeria. I don't know about us. I don't know about how strong we are. I'm not sure about Morocco, who's usually very strong. Yeah, I'd have to say Nigeria. I know I'm South African. I'm not meant to say those things, but Nigeria. I think Nigeria has the best chance, to be honest with you. What's your dream African women's 11? Ooh, somebody mentioned Tagnaout. I love Fatima Tagnaout. I don't know the names, but let me go with, there's the jersey number 8 from TP Mazembe's team. This is now the football that I've watched. TP Mazembe's team, that number 8 from there. I'd love, why am I forgetting? Is it Oshoa? Is she still playing? Oshoa has to make it in. Barbara Banda has to make it in. I'm thinking of a lot of attacking players. Barbara Banda has to make it in. Let's go to midfielders. Refilwe, midfield. But my front is messed up. Maybe a 4-3-3. Oshoa, Barbara Tembi. I want to put Tagnautin like a 10 with Refilwe in the middle. Help me out, guys. Help me out. I need a left, a right, and 2 center backs. I'm trying to think. But help me out there in the middle. Flair in the men's squad, Flair in the women's squad. Mzansi football is incredible. We just don't play to our strengths. Fatima. Random guy, Fatima. I was so sad that we didn't get to see her. I guess she plays for Sevilla now. Is it Sevilla? She moved to Spain. I enjoyed watching her play. Who's the TP Mazembe captain? Right back, I think. The TP Mazembe captain, solid. But this is I will confess, this is from very little women's football. I'm getting into women's football. We're trying to force at the very least with Banyana that we come and support them here. But yeah, I need help me out in the comments. I need a keeper and 2 center backs. Keeper, 2 center backs, and a left back. Which channel? It's not on the channel, it's on YouTube. JFF Live on YouTube. I forgot the name of the player Sundowns signed from JVW. I want to see her in the national team. Okay, I'm forgetting. There are too many good attackers. Yeah, there we go. Payne from Nigeria. The ASFAR keeper. I don't know. Okay, let's go to ASFAR keeper from Liberty. Kamete is cooking here. Ow, Linda. Hey, that's somebody I enjoy watching play. Linda, when she finally gets freedom. I think the nice thing is that she's playing a lot more free now because Ukhwale is really coming into that center quite nicely with Uraideng. Funny how our B team is playing a lot better than what our A team was doing. Quote unquote B, quote unquote A. Usale, I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I didn't sleep. I took a BioPlus. So I am here. Hopefully I sleep afterwards, but I need to shoot some content today. And then of course the live show at 7. So yeah, I didn't sleep. We'll see. We'll see. I'm okay though. I'm okay. I'm okay. If I fall asleep, guys, sorry. If I fall asleep, I apologize. I just wanted to make sure of, okay. JFF Live on YouTube. O'Hale center back. Personally, I think the best duo is Banda and Rachel. They cooked the whole Olympics, just the rest. Interesting. Does Tembi make it into your team? Nami Eshu. Oh, Katele. JFF Live on YouTube, guys. What's your point on Talia Smith? Talia Smith, didn't she go to Tux? She was playing for Tux for a bit. She was loaned out to Tux, wasn't she? Where is she now? Because she was coming along very nicely. Maybe if she had stayed at Sundowns, it would have been a little bit better for her. But I mean, the Tux gave her game time. But where is she now? I would have loved to see her. I think she had a very high ceiling. Wabara, if it's her and the person who's disappointed me, Shem, I'm not gonna lie. not in a bad way, but the person who disappointed me is Wendy, man. Wendy from Tax. Oh man, but she's injured, right? She's injured, isn't she? That's the person who I was waiting for. But Talia is a really good player. Yeah, I would have loved to see her in Banyana, but I think she's taken some detours there. Eh? She's taken some detours. Why don't you start an African football WhatsApp group? I have an Overthinking Football WhatsApp group where you can join via my YouTube. So subscribe and join via YouTube, and then you gain access in the members area to the WhatsApp group. Very South African focused, I'm not going to lie to you, but we have some really clued up people when it comes to like women's football, like Clara. I don't know if Clara's here. I don't know if Clara's here, but yeah, some very clued up people. But yeah, no, maybe we should start an African football group because I want to learn some things. Guys, let's be honest with each other. Sometimes as South Africans, African football escapes us. Women's football escapes us quite a bit. So I'm trying very hard to lead a drive to say, let's at the very least support Banyana, but I want to learn about all of the other stuff. Like we were watching Champions League games. It just so happened that during that time my camera was kaput, so we watched the first two games of the CAF Women's Champions League with Sundowns and UWC. Then I think I'd watched a follow-up game with Banyana Bastyle, but we were talking about it in the group, even though I wasn't live. So let's push for those type of things, man. Let's learn. Okay, when is the next episode? Hey, man, last week was lit for the three of us. Khalifang is actually like a bona fide coach. So, coach Yusa. He was coaching at the USA, the national tournament. So we couldn't sit down properly all together. But yeah, we'll have an episode out this week. She's still at Tux. Yeah, she's still at Tux. I think she oh, Tolagele. If it's not for Tolagele's injury. When a Liberty, you know me too well. Tolagele is my favorite. Oh, Tolagele. Shoot on sight. I love Tolagele so much. But yeah, she was injured this time. Are you talking about the Africa 11? I think I'd be doing a disservice to a lot of the great women's footballers, because honestly, the only teams I really watch is Mamelodi Sundowns, and even then it's usually during the Champions League, because unfortunately Hollywood Bets is usually during the same time as the PSL games, so I'm usually in prep or I'm live at that time, but I try to catch as much as that. Back in the day when I didn't do lives, I used to watch Tux a lot. Tux was the team that I used to watch a lot, my alma mater. So I don't want to act as though, man, I know everything about this stuff. I'm learning. So please take my picks with a pinch of salt. I have a PSL group, but it's not a lot of people. Yeah, I have about 37 people in the Overthinking Football WhatsApp group. A very, very incredible space. We talk about PSL quite a bit. The random guy. We talk about the PSL quite a bit. That group it's incredible. I'm not gonna lie, it's incredible. Abo Pep are also there. Pep Wobo, agent who's normally on the show. Abo Malume Kutso Velile, Clara, like I was saying. There's a lot of people who are in that group. It's honestly, it's one of the best football groups or best football conversations I've ever been in. But yeah, I am looking to expand into African football. It's just you can only do so much. I'm a one-man team, you know, so you can only do so much. So every now and then I touch on it and I come in on it. We wait for the WAFCON, the AFCONs, you know, the Champions Leagues, things like that. Kalifankai Amu. On YouTube, random guy, on my YouTube channel, the Overthinking Football Show, there's a subscribe button and a join button. So you click on the join button and then you'll gain access to one of the memberships, and there's a link in the members area that takes you to the WhatsApp group. It is 33 minutes in. Hey, I've forgotten to give you guys an update. It is 33 minutes in. We are leading 1-0. A very different game. than the one that we played. A very, very different game than the one that we played versus Jamaica on Saturday morning. I think we've closed down the spaces quite well. They're not finding as much joy up the wing. They are looking for it, but they're not finding much joy up the wing. I think we're far more structured. Maybe it was a conversation of maybe getting over ourselves and our nerves because siyalthunga. And I don't want to downplay the effect that oh, then she gives it away. Mara. The effect that having Ukhwale on the pitch is helping quite a bit, you know. It's helping quite a bit. So maybe the B team is actually the A team, or they play a little bit better. Look at how the defense is marshaled. I think that's what I've been impressed with more than anything. You know, with Banyana Banyana, that defense at times becomes so messy and disjointed. Unfortunately, Baraki Rodri, lipstick Rodri, lipstick Rodri. But no, she's playing. She's made a very big difference, and also it's a very big difference from Abu Biana, for example. Biana, who's a lot more physical, or Kapanankamo. If I can just find somebody to rest Unokolo, I'll be so happy. And I don't mean that in a bad way. I'd be so happy. Maybe have a three in the middle with Biana, and then have Khwale and Linda. Khwale maybe in the 8, Linda in the 10. I think that could be a very good second half for us, a second half thing that we could look at. But we do still need to get forward a lot more, even though this game looks a lot better. I know I criticize a lot and all of that stuff, but Banyana's a world-class team. Doesn't get the love that they deserve. Linda Mutlala, midfield maestro. Linda is my fave there in the center. Especially when she's playing free. When Linda's playing free. Ashapari no look. When she's playing 10, actually. When she's playing 10. Hashem, Linda. Unfortunately, some of that magic went away a little bit. Guys, halftime, I'll open up. Please feel free to jump in. You have to be following me. I may even open up now. It is 3 a.m. So if you wanna talk to me about anything, feel free to press the multi-guest button at the bottom of your screen. I think we can leave the normal procedures. Let's have convos. So feel free to jump in. Tell me how you're feeling about the game. Press the button at the bottom of your screen. You have to be following me, and let me hear from you. I wonder if Abo Weshpala. Thank you, Taz. Thank you, Taz. Thank you, Taz. Eh, man, siyazama, man, Taz. Tandi pola, man. Yeah. Jamaica's the one rushing this time. It's so weird. It's so crazy how Ramalipe went from people calling her Herima, calling her Maguire. I remember them calling her Maguire. Captain, plays some incredible football, I think. Oh, hey Mara, Owana Ukhwale, wonderful with getting the ball, wonderful with making that turn. But when it comes down to playing that ball, it's now twice that she's hit the ball almost directly out, man, past her person instead of making a simple pass. Maraya, Jamaica, there's no Jamaica here. This Jamaican team is not playing. Ramalipe down again. Pa, 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 pa. Can you guys still hear me? I'm getting a weird error here. I feel like I'm ready to see some tiki-taka now. Some holding of the ball. I am people. She almost cost us at the WAFCON. Kamete has impressed me. Vilakazi, be it CM or CB. But thank you so much for confirming that. Actually, I didn't get your guys' WAFCON. How do you think WAFCON is going to go? How do you think WAFCON is going to go? I think we know the standout countries already. But how do you guys predict it? I think Nigeria's to lose, to be honest with you. What do you guys say? Jermaine Shaposinwe is home as we speak. Oh, is she home? Kinda barely they wrapped up. I last saw her during that live of hers when they were celebrating. Yeah, look at that. Oh, look at that. I know we cleared it, but command of the area is such a thing that we lack, man. Himothy says Nigeria. Lady Neymar says Botswana. Sammy says Zambia. Kana who plays for Botswana? Rabale plays for Lesotho, ne? Botswana kana kimang? Murifi. Is it Murifi? Tholakele, yeah. Hey, if only I could have Tholakele in Banyana. Oh, if only I could have Tholakele in Banyana. It's Banyana win at the WAFCON. Okay. Going for a win? Murifi South African. I think I confused them. But Tholakele is my fave. I still want a jersey with her number. There's a couple of things, man. Hey. I think so too, especially seeing that the CAF CL run from Edo Queens alone, Nigeria and Morocco is Oshubis. Yeah, I think I'm not sure about Morocco. Or maybe it's because when I watched AS FAR, man, I wasn't convinced like that. Nigeria will always be Nigeria. I think if we speak star power, Nigeria has star power. Oh, Linda. Yeah, Morocco, there's been whispers about Kenya, but Kenya's still way too early in their development right now to be that much of a threat. I don't know if Barbara Panda ke Malawi, ne? I don't know if she can will that team on. Feeling to me like it's Nigeria, eh? Rate Bambananimbane's performance much better today. Much better today. I think, well, what if you can sort out the defensive leadership? Because with Banyana, what tends to happen with that defense is that we chase the ball. And then all of us want to do the last minute tackle. We want to make the hero tackle. So I remember, was it? I'm going to use Sundowns as an example. Was it Ukamete? There was a goal that was scored when Sundowns lost. Or was it UWC that lost, where they jumped out? And then once you miss that tackle, everything goes the other way. So I like Juice's performance. I think we've been waiting for Juice to come back. Honestly, we've been waiting for Juice to come back. But yeah, we need her to just show that leadership there. But I like Juice quite a bit, me. I like Juice quite a bit. Linda's such a joy to watch. Daiko says, what channel? It's YouTube. JFF Live on YouTube. JFF Live. Zambia is good. Where can I watch the match? But Juice Mbani is the best defender. No, I love Uchus. Uchus is incredible. Mara, when we tatazel, we tatazel. When we tatazel, we tatazel. Karabo Dlamini, aka Cream. Okay, we're getting ready for halftime, guys. Feel free to jump in, guys. It's 2 a.m. in the morning. You don't have to worry about people seeing you. Don't worry. Rashaba graveyard shift today. Well, as long as they're together, I'm fine with them. Rataba. When we tatazel, you'll see them all lose position. Nazo. Counter, 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 counter. Who's making the run? No one, because we're defending. Nomotala is an incredible player. She stole my heart, says Lady. So Jamaica doesn't have Campbell. No, they don't have Campbell. They don't have Campbell. Our keeper has improved Bandla, even with her feet. But yeah, when Satatas de la Bandla, Yashuba. I think we're harsh on Kalen. I remember at the time when everybody was calling for Andile last time out. I think Andile wasn't even playing that much for Mamelodi Sundowns ladies. Please correct me if I'm wrong. It was Ubusija who was playing a lot of those games. So I don't know. I like Kalen. I guess Kalen is the safer keeper outside of high balls, but Kalen is the safer keeper and can distribute and is cleaner than Andile in terms of like her techniques and stuff. Much cleaner. So yeah, I don't know. Who's this O'Malley? Guys, tell me about O'Malley. Where did you find O'Malley? Because that's somebody else who's putting in a shift. I believe it's number 18, eh? Yeah, there she is. Oh, ooh, just wide. Just wide. What do you think of Relebohile Mfukeng moving to Barcelona B? I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. At his age, his chances of getting out of B would be tough. Look at what Campbell is doing in Belgium. I think in a couple of years, he would have been absorbed into the system proper. I just like that goalkeeper from the first time I watched her. Mara guys, Lehash. Lehash. You have to give credit where credit is due. She's done some incredible things. You think Chandre should have? No, I'm saying I think Chandre's move would be a better bet. Would be a better bet from Mfukeng. Chandre's move. A similar thing like that. If you're going to play for a B team, rather play for a development team that you can still get a lot of game time. He's scoring goals. Campbell is scoring goals. SS Saleng is dealing with a personal matter. Didn't say what. Guys, jump in. Let's have a conversation about the first half. This can't see Akili Moong, man. As long as our captain is getting better, like fine wine, will bounce back. Mina, I say let Juice run up the wick. There was a pass from Juice in that other Champions League. The one before this one. There was a pass. That day in the final when she trapped it like this. Kutlano, he could be. He could be. But will he play? Not it's on JFF Live. So the app you're looking for is YouTube, essentially. Give me a second. Okay, sorry about that. I am back. Okay, look. If we have to speak about this game, you have to mention the fact that this has been a completely different game than what we got in the first game on Saturday morning. I think South Africa has finally decided to put the ball down. We're playing the ball a lot more, and we're starting to show how comfortable we are with the ball at our feet rather than running in and trying to be physical. Biggest mistake that we made in the last game was trying to be overly physical, but also trying to play these aimless long balls up. And it's the thing that I've been complaining about, because in the games that we watched in the Champions League, they were all trapping the ball and then pinging it forward. Sundowns' team was pinging it forward. UWC was pinging it forward. And they'd lose the ball immediately because obviously you're fighting defenders and it'd come back. That's what was hurting him, South Africa last time out. This time, Linda is a lot more on the ball. Khwale is helping her out in the midfield so that she can actually play some football. I think much better controlled game. Still need more chances, but for the control we've had, I think we've been okay in that regard. When it comes to Jamaica, I don't know then if the performance they gave us when they beat us 3-0 was a proper thing, a proper performance, or was it a flash in the pan? Because this Jamaican team that has come out for this game, they're not direct. They're not getting the ball. And maybe we should give credit to Banyana for closing down those wide spaces. They really are not allowing them the space in the places where they love. And that's how you're losing Abo Shaw in that game. You're losing Shaw and those type of players because she's waiting. She's a waiting type of player. The ball must be played to me at some point. I'm not going to drop back in. And maybe if they allowed her to choose, they could get something from this game. But otherwise, I don't know. What is what? Ay, man. Mara Neymar, she hasn't done anything wrong. Guys. Mina ngiyamloyal uKaylin. She hasn't done anything wrong. Valen is shy today. Nobody wants to jump in and we speak. Nicole Michael for the second half to make those runs when Linda has the ball. As long as they'll give her the ball, Liberty. As long as they'll give her the ball. We saw in the first game that nobody was giving she was playing too deep. As Banyana were all playing too deep. And maybe, yeah, I don't know. This Jamaican team is not low blocking, but they're there. So I don't know if Nicole is going to be effective in this game. We deserve a better sponsor. Safa, do the right thing. Nibongani, nibongani. Nizoltenga na. That black kid. I wanted that black kid. Swart is lucky. Jump on, man. Lishaika, guys. Lishaika. You're gonna listen to me speaking all night. I'll keep as much calm as she makes the defense to control the game. Yeah, and that's really all you need, to be honest with you. A little bit of positioning, a little bit of situational awareness. You know, I like that they've controlled themselves and not chased the ball and not tried to chase everybody and try to win tackles. I want to see how Jamaica comes back in the second half. Swat is decent, guys. Um, time she struggles mostly top corner type of goals. Yeah. Why am I starting a Kalen Swat defense force? I can't forget the easy goal she gave to Netherlands. But then what about the easy goal that Umar Dlamini gave to Jamaica in the first game? I wonder who does she, Lema, don't be mean. Don't be mean, Netherlands blames Tembe. Andy is clumsy, and that's the problem. Maybe when you say it, Schuster, because when I talk about Lamini being clumsy, it's like I'm hating or I'm trying to defend Kaylin. But she's very reckless. Still a good keeper. If you find a team that doesn't know how to take advantage of that, Hey, thank you, Eva, for the gift. Hands off Swart. I need more from Tesane. Umnandi Patolukdala. She's a true SA player. Gewambone number 10. Somebody who plays 10. Being forced to play 8 or 6. You still see the tendencies. One too many touches as if she's got space. I don't know what she's going to do. Hey, Chusta.
Yes, sir.
How are you doing?
I'm good, bro. How's it?
Joe, making a midnight club, 2 a.m. club. We're here. Tell me about the first half, my brother. How did you feel about it?
Now I'm watching. I'm actually in Denmark, so
Hi.
I'm an hour behind you guys.
Okay. So 2:30 that side.
Yeah. But yeah, it's actually 2:30. Yeah, it's actually 2:30. No, I think the girls are trying this week. I think last time I gave up when they played the first time. I think I couldn't hold on. And when I woke up, it was 3 o'clock. I mean, it was 3-0. And I was like, ooh, I didn't see that one coming. But
Yeah.
I think Jamaica is much stronger. And they are bulky, those girls. So I think in terms of like holding on to the ball, the girls are suffering. But yeah, I think they're doing better today. They're able to hold on to the ball and, they try to make those passes. I'm just not sure about the number 7. Number 7, I don't see what she's doing there. I don't think she's assisting on the right-hand side.
But Damini.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's Lamine here. Yeah, I've not seen what she has done, and she's been losing a lot of balls. And I don't think she's assisting a lot in terms of like defense on the right-hand side. Okay. And when the team actually gets the ball, then she loses out. So I'm like, I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Tell me about the build-up today. Do you think that this is more of what we need to expect from Ibanyana? Because hey, that they were playing these balls, man, that I didn't understand in the first game. What's making it easier, as you can see?
I think the build-up is better. If in the middle they can try and maybe sort of assist Mutlalo there, and I don't know who's Mutlalo playing with, because I think when we start, when she starts receiving a ball, that's when we look like we can do something to sort of, get off from the defense zone. But in terms of like, I feel like there could be more that they may be doing in that process.
And
But
our
yeah,
our
they look much, much better today.
and our striking. How do you feel about our attack? Because in as much as we look better, are we creating chances? Are we going forward like that?
When I don't think we're creating anything, to be honest with you. Yeah, of course we're supporting the goals, but I think this Mayana is I don't know. I've watched them through AFCON World Cup, but I don't think they are better than that time. Maybe they're losing. I mean, the fact that the other players are not there.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a rebuilding phase or something like that. But it looks like we've gone back a little bit.
And then,
yeah, I think they're gonna get there. I think.
tell me about Jamaica, because they're also not in this game.
Yeah, I think Jamaica is just trying to bulldoze, but they are not making clean passes at this point. They're just playing, and they're just overpowering the goals, but I don't think they're making clean attacks and making, that clean football where you can say like, okay, they're really threatening.
Yeah.
Because like if you look at like the passes they made in like to our box, it was only the free kick, the crosses that they made, but no one was connecting in the box for them.
Is this different? Is this a different Jamaica? Because in terms of, okay, let me ask it like this: is Banyana Banyana just that good, or is it now that we're seeing that Jamaica wasn't necessarily at a high level even in the first game?
Yeah, no, I think it's just average teams like weighing up on each other at this point. I don't think it's really Jamaica is good, but I think they're just, playing. Both teams are just average. No team is as good, because you can say SA is good because they are defending. They only trying to get out of the situation. They try to do this little build up they're doing, like ball going to SWAT, then
Yeah.
SWAT try to put it on the left, and then it goes to the right. Then they try to play in the middle, but nothing really goes forward. It just ends there for us. If we're lucky, like we got the goal, then when we use the sides,
Yeah.
maybe something may come up from that. But I'm not sure. Lamini is not giving anything on the left, and who's that lady? Sane, I don't know.
That one, she frustrates me so much. She
I feel
frustrates me
like
so much.
she looks like she's playing, like those guys who are playing like street football, and
Yeah.
then they are. You can see this one is good on foot, but nothing really progressive. But she's just looks good on the ball, to be honest. But like she's playing overseas, so I guess they saw something good from her.
Where do you stand on the conversation about Coach Des and the future of Banyana? Do you think that it's time to move on from Coach Des and move on from the golden generation?
I don't know. Like I don't follow a lot of like girls football locally, so I'm not sure like who would, if I say she must go, who will substitute her and do the great job? Are we are we gonna take the approach of finding a man somewhere that is qualified to do the job, or are we
Yeah.
gonna look for a lady coach, and then we try and do something and support her, and of course what's that gonna do in terms of progress for the sake of Banyana? That's something else again. So I don't know who's coaching Sundowns now. It's a guy actually
Coach
who's
Jerry.
coaching the Sundowns.
Jerry
So
Tawalala.
Yeah, so if you look across like all the teams that are playing, I think I watched few matches, but of course online for the ladies on in the local league. But I've not seen something that is really, or any coach. I don't know, maybe someone in the lower structures of Banyana, maybe. I don't know who's coming out there. But I think all
Okay.
of them, they're just under the
Fine.
control of,
No. I wanted to
yeah.
say, Chusta, my final question for you is, what is the score prediction here?
Nah, I think Jamaica can still score. Maybe 2-1, maybe. If they come back and they become more cleaner,
Mm.
maybe they can score, because our midfield, I don't think it's really that strong.
Yeah.
But probably like they may get something out of this match. But if Banyana can solidify the midfield, maybe something can really come out of that
Okay.
situation. And also if we use like our wings, because I think they just also like Jamaica just they get a ball and then they play like in the middle or try to play on the box. Otherwise, if we can spread them and like play on the sides and then try to
Mm.
square the balls, maybe that's when we can get something out of this match. But if we
Okay.
keep defending, we're gonna be tired. When Mayana gets tired, then the goals just keep coming.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
becomes terrible.
No, Schuster, thank you so much for joining me, because other people are quiet that side. I hope you're enjoying
I was
Denmark. Yeah. Are
Yeah,
you?
I am, but it's cold this side. I was listening to you guys when you were like talking earlier with the three matches that are happening over the weekend. I mean, I was like, yeah, no, it's crazy. I don't know. I've got hopes with Pirates, but I don't know, man.
Can they be consistent? This is the question we always ask.
Yeah, I think the problem with the coaches, yeah, they say like don't change the winning formula, but the problem is like the frequency of the games. Well, if
Mm.
if the games keep coming, then Pirates can't use the same players.
Yeah.
I think Sundowns is when they're gonna continue doing better because they've got like a big pool of the team, and that's where they can have an urge. Even though like I don't believe Manova is, like, yeah, I think Manova's situation is complicated. It's like someone who gets a good team and then they just run with it.
Okay.
Otherwise, when it comes to her, I'm not sure.
Uh, Out of respect for Vajana, I want to ask questions, but I'm like, let's focus on the match. Just thank you, thank you. Thank you for joining me, my brother. Okay, we are in the second half, guys. We're in the second half, 48 minutes in. So whatever my timer says, add 45 to it, and you'll know exactly what time it is in the match. South Africa is leading Jamaica 1-0, and it comes after a very quiet first half for Jamaica. Jamaica, Heban, are they? Was that okay? A very quiet half for Jamaica. They're not looking like the Jamaica we knew from that first game, or the one that beat us 3-0 and looked like they were dangerous every time going forward. But I don't want to downplay the fact that Banyana have done their job here. They've done their job. That defense is hardly worried. They've tung out the ball. The only thing missing is that final pass, that final shot to score the goal. But otherwise, it's been a great performance by Banyana. Hey, Himoti. Himothy. Let's go, Malia, man. You guys must join. It's open. Feel free, guys. Multi-guest is open. Click on multi-guest. I let you in and let's have a conversation about what we're seeing. Consider the bad performance of Jamaican strikers today. They don't want to score. The striker waits. And if you can cut the supply, Hashem. Jamaica very reliant on Shaw. Most games they play, Shaw makes something out of nothing. That's Khadija, number 11. But she's also been very lethargic, man. She's just going through the motions. You don't see her making actual runs or even trying super hard to, come back and help out, I guess, with the team. That lies a lot with Brown. Brown has been the workhorse there in the middle to allow Khadija to run around like she did. Oh, thank you, Neymar. Neymar says 2-1. The game is still on. The game is still on. Game on today. The game is still on. We are 50 minutes into the game. We're 50 minutes into the game. If you do want to watch the game and you're here, you are able to go to YouTube. If you can watch me here, you can watch the game on YouTube, JFF Live. And you'll see the live stream there on the stuff, on the platforms. Guys, who's our striker? Who's meant to be our striker here? Who's meant to be our striker here? Because I see Ushamase, but I haven't seen her making runs, proper runs, or getting the ball at least. I need Racing to play Linda more. We need her getting game time at club level or Bam Tete. Yeah, she's probably going to leave. I would leave. But I guess, like everybody says, you got to feed your family, and sometimes you have to play for people that don't want to play you. JFF Live on YouTube. JFF Live. Look, they've completely thrown away their style of play, Jamaica. Shamase is supposed to be our striker. That's what I'm thinking. She's playing a khanye type striker, where she needs somebody in front of her, basically. I don't know if that works here, or if that's going to work here. Prisky, sleep for who? Sleep for what? Yeah? We'll sleep when we're dead. What I will say is that TikTok is a very interesting place at this time. Before I started going live, hey, there's a lot happening on TikTok. I didn't know that this many people, this many South Africans were awake at any given time. Back in a live that had like 600 people. Busi, welcome. Just play it. Don't worry about getting forward right now. Just play it. Pull those people out of defense. Maponya has defended well. Kana Maponya ki number 8. Linda. Mara no tolo. Guys. As long as Linda Mutlala is playing, we'll wake up and watch the game. Says Lady Nema. Panele says, Gashelwa at this time. Yeah, Gashelwa. Kibo, pick your crush from the people viewing and spit game. Yo, Kim, sleep. Don't be like us. It's called a priest, man. Ngizahlala nani. I'll sleep tomorrow. I mean, later on today. Yambona uCesane. uCesane, man. uCesane. I told you guys, but uCesane frustrates me so much. Frustrates me so much because if I'm being honest, in the games that I've watched her, I'm still struggling to see what she does. Especially knowing that her sister, I think her sister is much better. Much better. Now, Ushamase almost scored. I'm not sure where she is, Lady Neymar. I'm actually not sure where she is. You know, we just assume injury. We just say injury. Mabasbuza, Pella. We're not journalists. Tinabani. Sithandeli Pola, Sigu TikTok. You don't have sources yet. I was very hopeful of Nkolo, but she's disappointing. No, Lady Neymar, umnandi, but she needs to learn that you can't be mnandi all the time or looking for the mnandi or lokufunushugela. Right? Sometimes you have to play, sometimes you have to pass the ball, sometimes you have to make the run. That's what I'm missing from Nkolo. And I think Nkolo is much better in that regard, I think. Nope, not injury, just left out. Oh, there we go. There's the answer. There's the answer. Swart is less confident and cannot command the back line. Even though they've looked a lot more solid when she's been there, but I do agree that if Jamaica was to attack us a little bit more, they could get something here. And Batoreke, huh? Nkolo just complicates football. How's this? What if you could put her, do you think Nkolo would be fine in the 10? Like if you give her less midfield responsibility, because I think her losing the ball puts us under a lot of pressure, you know? JFF, I was actually speaking about that if the Jamaican Federation can do this is great. And today they're only using 2 cameras. Usually they've got a 3-4 camera setup. Last time one of their cameras died and we had to watch a wonky game. But this is incredible. And like I said, maybe this is what you need to do as a SAFA, even though they've sold the rights, but this is what you need to do as a SAFA. For under 20, under 17s, under 15 games. I know they were overseas at some point. Maybe you can just set up like this and show your own matches on YouTube. Simple. Hibo Timan. Oh, here comes the corner. This is the one thing. Oh, not a corner. Is it a long throw? No, it's a corner. This is the one thing that I hate about our defense, right? You cannot let a player get close to your keeper on a corner kick. You cannot. And I feel like they do it so much. Like, why are you in zone when somebody, Kaylin Swart. Oh, no. Oh, Tibang. Are they going to turn up the heat on us now? Are they going to turn up the heat now and then take us over? Jamaica has scored. Mara, that defending.
Bafana, man. What?
Jamaica makes it. Mara Swart made a save there. That wasn't Swart's fault. But Tibona defense. It's her mentality more than is positioning and our football abilities. But she keeps getting chosen and played. I don't know what it is about her, but she keeps getting chosen and played. Swart did well there, guys. Swart did well there. Tatidi Ditofa says 1-1. Yes. Oh, the Swart. Yeah, oh, Jesu. Oh, Kosiar. I haven't seen her print. Ah, but Neymar, she made one there from the header. Close range. Particular favorite, yeah, Denise. Yeah, Desiree Ellis. I think the ball bounced off the hand of the scorer. There's no VAR here. I will not say that. Wait, as we say this, this is what I'll say. The thoughts and views expressed in the comments and in the panel of the Overthinking Football Show do not represent those of the show itself or the host. Therefore, should be treated as a separate matter that has to be dealt with the party that is involved in breaking whatever rule has been set up. That's how I keep myself safe. You, Lona, we're watching it on JFF Live on YouTube. JFF Live. Hey, Lona, you want to get me into trouble? I don't feel like getting into trouble. Some people went here. I got banned. Do you know how many times I've been banned? Jay. Like on TikTok, if I hold my pen like this for too long, I play with it like this, they say it's a cigarette. And then they restrict my life. Ay, man. Mara, lady ne ma, wana ka go bona man. Kare swarte man. A utlwane le ena. Fully. Oh, what did she do to you? Yes, international friendly. Afro says Banyana need a succession plan for the coach. You see, it's actually what we were speaking about. But who do you bring in? Who do you bring in? I wasn't even speaking about. I wasn't even speaking about, let's say, firing her. I'm speaking about, shouldn't there be now a brains trust where Desiree can have people around her that also want to play an updated football. I don't want to say the other word. An updated football. Do you have graphics winner? Do you do everything? Everything you see is me. Everything you see here, when you watch my offline videos and there's green screen work, all of that is me. I'm a one-man production team right now. I spend most of my day editing. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, my brother. Do you remember Banyana lost 8-1? Which one is the 8-1? Goal. There's the goal. It was coming. Whoa.
Ziyakhala and ziku loudspeaker and I khona into off. I no khona into off. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje. Hayi ziyakhala ke manje.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
I just remember the game. That's one. Okay, let's have the convo. Let's have a convo. Game on ZA says we need a male coach. Do we need a male coach? And are there male coaches who know the women's game? I know we like to take it for granted, but are there coaches that are equipped to coach women at that level? Who do you bring in? I'd say my biggest two is Coach Tina and Coach Jerry. Sport is the weakest link since World Cup. Ziyakhala manje. Oh, did I say 12? Ooh, sorry. 2-1. Ziyakhala ngikilian. Mokilian. When did Rulani record the video? Don't worry about the video. Don't worry about the video. Eh? I'm here. Butlali.
I see the 40.
Oh. You know what's the worst thing? Did you know what's the worst thing, guys? About what's happening now? This is what happened in the first game. Jamaica just switched it on. And it just kept on going and going and going. And then you look up. No. Jamaica didn't switch it on. Jamaica looked very normal. Now, they're going high now. They just knew how to play and beat Banyana because, again, high balls, we struggle with them. Can we just transfer Jessica Williams to Banyana? I mean, she's on the bench. She's on the bench. She's right there on the bench. We're taking. You're taking. Hi, my brother.
La penis karena. Uale na bo penika. Do peniki shatut.
bathi ukusheka ngesulu nje.
Oh, kakase.
Waqaqasela. Why you qaqaseling, my brother? Relax, go.
Waqaqazela. I'm actually dust. We need a new Vera international coach that understands SA football parallel to international. I've always wondered why Vera is not in the structures. I would love to see Vera as the. I'd love to see Vera as an advisor, or like a TD, like a TD, if like a national team TD. Sometimes you need to press sword is. You guys almost get me into trouble. I even switched off. I can't continue to watch this match. Country duty. Another attacking chance there by Jamaica. We are now chasing shadows. Yeah, tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen or send some gifts. Can you put a gift for us being 2 o'clock warriors, man? Ay, no tolo, man. Trapapolo. You don't have to try to turn everybody. You can tell that you're smaller. In the absence of the best, the worst becomes the best. They've stopped playing. Maybe Jamaica was just rope-a-doping us for those who watch boxing, who know about boxing. It was just a rope-a-dope. Does Notolo wearing something on her head? Maybe it's the reason she's not performing. Last in Aperituku. So Jamaica's redeeming themselves with us. Ah, why are you laughing, Chief? Why are you laughing? There's some changes being made by Jamaica. Yay. Yay. Sibone bafethu usayolala now, usayolala manje siyavuka. Thank you, Dust. 2 more goals coming in. We must finish this game. I told you guys to buzz me, man, if that happens. We're almost there. We're almost there. We're almost there. 20 minutes left. Yo. Jamaica getting physical. Jamaica getting physical. That's done. That's done. One of the few times I've seen Coach Desiree standing up. Yeah. The pace is up now. The pace is up now. Danko! Then pass it, please. Um, 2-1, we lost control of the match, says the random guy. Rajiwa, yeah, the whole second half was almost Jamaica. Come, ladies. Here's another thing about Banyana. That's one of the big issues that we have. One of the big issues that we have is that we don't have players that can come off the bench and change a game. Like if we look at our lineup, of course, Konabo Maikele, but otherwise, if you look at Dlamini Hatebe, Phahla Mthandi, Biana, Michael Motaung, Williams, and Twane, I don't think there's anybody there who can change the game for us. I know Bumtawa now on the pitch, we might see something different, but Jamaica just paced up. They just paced up. And the Dlamini can change. Lady Nima, we mail man. At 10K likes, I will call in the morning. At 15K. At 15K. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. What time is it? We're almost done. It's 9 minutes past 4. Here in Denmark, it's 3 minutes past 9. It's 9 minutes past 3. We're almost done, guys. Just because Rajiwa. But they've paced up, eh? They have paced up. Taking out Shaw has actually changed everything. Taking out Shaw has changed quite a bit. I was about to praise that number 9. Khandish is going to give the ball away. Some Twins can change the game. Marakimo Tubelihle, we didn't see much of her here. Thank you. I just passed the ball, guys. I don't know if we can play at this pace. Hi, man. Yeah, actually, when we get into the box, we start slipping and not making the right passes. Oh, end-to-end stuff. End-to-end stuff. This is what we came here for. Give Ramalipe her flowers. Me, I love Ramalip. Me, I love Ramalip. Captain, my captain. I love Ramalip. Oh, no, Msa, on YouTube. Yes, it is playing now. Oh, no. I don't know when that comment came in. Sorry about that, Nomsa. Hey, jersey number 10 is coming. Antonio Zapata says, ¿cómo ves el juego, güey? I mean, I don't blame. Oh, no, there's the third goal. That number 9. Oh, Kosiami. Yo, yo, yo. Yo, yo, yo.
Sisekake. But in big trouble, nothing is coming right. And nothing will ever come right.
I don't know what you guys are doing. I'm trying to figure out the formation. I'm lost.
Okay, Antonio, I know dinero. I know dinero. I know mucho dinero means a lot of money. I don't know what else, but I am determined to know what you're saying. Wait. Wait. 3-1. 3 AM, 3 goals. Wait, Antonio, man. Ricana, Jamaica, wait. Canavatu. No, man, the other way around. Oh, okay. No, Jamaica's gonna win. Jamaica's winning. I was hoping that they were gonna be a little bit better. You bet a lot of money. Wait, Antonio, who did you bet on? Did you bet on Jamaica winning? Because they already won 3-0. I hope you didn't bet on SA winning. I love the ladies, Marai. Okay, yeah, you already won. Okay, that's good. That's good. Why can't Desiree change tactics? Mara, Coco, what have I said? I've asked this question, Uti. What do we do? How are we going to play this game? And I think now we've gotten so used to playing games where somebody bails us out. So Tembi, the big ones, the 4, one of the 4 bails us out of the blue. We get the ball, we kick it up. There goes the player goes and scores, right? The player goes and scores. So it's like, what is our tactical gameplay? Look at Jamaica. We were looking at them snack for most of this game. They made their changes. They've gone back to what they play. And that's just the truth of playing international football. I think Coach Des has to be questioned. Honestly. You see, we're going to wait for Linda to hit a curler or something like that. If we change the goalkeeper, it'd be winning. 5 more goals are still loading. Who's our striker? It's meant to be Shamase. I love Jamaica. Oh, mucho dinero. Okay, Antonio. Marawari Jiwaso. The question is the famous question. Ujiwaki. Ujiwaki coach? Ujiwaki the player? Ujiwaki man. Breadwinner Tembi Jermaine, Andilen Jan. It's impossible to win without them. But that's the sad part, Lady Neymar. That's the sad part because we have been winning those players for how many years now? When does it end? When does it start? Why don't we have a proper plan B? Let's sit back and deploy 2 runners up front. Once. Just like a coach, a goalkeeper, she has to be questioned. And Maralady name. Hey, Maralady name. Patai. 2 matches, 2 losses.
Abantu bayakhala ngikhala sikhala sibaningi nangumngani wami ngapha uyakhala sikhala sibaningi.
Father God, send help. It's tough.
Let's change Butimelo Rabale citizenship as well. Sikhala sibaningi man, sonke siyakhala ba. Sonke siyakhala. I've got more. You know, after those subs, 10+4. Actually, it was at 10+4. Wow, 10+4. In the hour. Hey. Look, now we're Tatazeli. What did I say about Tatazeli? Now we're Tatazeli. That defense is really not make sure, man. Just play with attackers. We have nothing to lose. We need to develop tactics that will at least allow us to compete, no matter who's on the pitch. I've always been an advocate about. I've always been an advocate about knowing your team, because part of my criticisms of Coach Des at times is that Coach Des will take a bunch of players for years, but you'll never see them play full-on games. You'll never see them, get that chance. Then when they come on and they're not ready, what do we say? And when I say plan, I mean have a proper plan. Oh, there's the yellow card. There's the mandatory Diana yellow card. You can watch the game on YouTube at JFF Live. JFF Live. 83 minutes. Even if we wanted to, we can't salvage anything here. I'm so sad, man. I'm so sad that we've gone overseas and just did nothing. From today on, I'm going to go with Alexander Pop national team, which is Germany. I should have bet on Biana getting yellow card. That one, standard. That one is standard. Funny how she lasted this long since her sub. Oh, Banyana needs Rasi. They need a speech from Rasi. No, but honestly, I just feel like we don't have tactics at Banyana Banyan. We survive off of our star players. And when the star players are not there, might as well forget about the game. In 4 matches, Rajiwa. Man. Mara, leave us alone, man. Can't you, man? Tukela mutuli country high. Tukela mutuli country high, man. You know, I downloaded the Google Translate app just so that I could hear what was being said in the comments. So basically, our international tour has been a loss to Denmark 5-0, a loss to England 2-1, a loss to Jamaica 3-0, and now another loss to Jamaica 3-1. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. That time, they started so strong.
Football can kill you. Will kill you a real death. You will die because of football.
Where are you going to go, Lady Neymar? Sister said, I felt embarrassed when we were beaten by Denmark. And they were I wonder if there's something about international football and playing these teams from overseas. They show you, they teach you things. You think you're good, and then all of a sudden, you'll be exposed. Hey, Lady Nema, I'm trying to finish this game. I'm trying to finish this game. That's why I'm taking these sips. I'm trying to finish this game. We thought Banyana was a strong team. Then all of a sudden, okay, we've got about I'd say about 7 minutes left of this game. If you admit I refuse. Hands off, Kaylin, hands off. The minute we score first, we should have deployed tactics that are going to make the opponent's life harder. True, but also after scoring. Okay, let me ask this question. How did we score? How did the goal come about? And did we create anything since then? Because we were just sitting back, waiting. In a friendly, Jamaica just turned up the volume and we were nowhere. Our best performance for the past 4 games was against England in the second half. Yeah. And like, why aren't the COSAFA coaches with Coach Des? Why aren't they with you, Coach Des, right now? I don't understand. Preview is 3-1. This game is Linda Mutlalo versus Jamaica. Most COSAFA coaches are at USA. Aye, man. The country is bigger. I'm dreading the day when we have to restart and reset this team. Oh, that's gonna be heavy. Neymar, Linda, man. She's so smooth, man. She's so smooth. I'm just happy that Topuson Mazembe ladies did it for Sarek. I think I'm sad that like Ghana TP Mazembe has 5 men's Champions Leagues and now 1 women's Champions League. So it's 6 across the board. And then Sundowns has 3, nah? But wait for me to play for Banyana. No, I mean in terms of like her game, like Utrepile Polo there on the side, Defender came, papa, come back in, play it. Like, we don't have as many, man. Umnati, man. Umnati. Unalitswikir. Goal. Oh, keeper. Ay, keeper. Keeper. Oh, keeper. Usnetile lapho just to make it look respectable. Keeper. Keeper. What was that? What was that? Let me just update the score. Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. I hope Swat is learning something. Wow. Oh, Tipona goalkeeper. Kyo, goalkeeper, man. Goalkeeper would say, "Hi guys, you can't go home with nothing. You can't go home with nothing." We took a shot at goal. He's feeling sorry for us. Maybe we must just keep shooting. Let's see what happens. Mo ufitla ka di last minute. Rajiwa. Ufitla ka di last minute. Did you take a young nap there? Oti needs to those yeah. Maritaring CAF prioritizes them. I still don't know why Tony Rifi is never selected. I feel like Coach Desmond has blinders on. Like she only sees what's here. I guess that's why I respect coaches like Bomangob. Oh, final pass, guys. Final pass. Can we get a good final pass, please? Got a minute left. There's something you can do here. Yeah, claps. I'm on next. Murifu Rocky test, maybe. Seems like this Jamaican needs bafana. I wonder what the men's team would do. Leon Bailey. The score's 3-2, Theo. The score's 3-2. Gafiwa. So we even tried to be rough and the ladies are just too strong. Yeah, guys. Oh, another loss. Wow. Another loss. Guys, Kilo Robert. I'll be back later on, 7 p.m. for the normal live show. Please support the content. I've been dropping content every day. I'm gonna do a review of this game a bit later. But yeah, this game has ended with a 3-1 win for Jamaica. They've completed the double over us in these friendlies. Yeah, that's how it is. Our overseas tour has given us 4 losses. Denmark, England, and then Jamaica twice. Thank you guys so much for joining me and watching together. You know, we're on country duty. We love them still, man. We love them. I know it didn't work out the way that we wanted it to, but we love them. Let's carry on supporting them. Thank you to those in the comments. Thank you to Eva for the gift on that side. Thank you to those watching on YouTube, guys. It's been incredible. Masambe nsiolala, man. Maybe 2 hours nyana before you have to wake up and go to work. Bye, everyone. I'll see you then at 7 p.m. Sepang, Khanti, you were here the whole time.